Every back letter reaction film. Top 10 places you should never go. I want to see what this about. I'm pretty sure I want to see what it's about.
I got one.
You got one what?
Place you should never visit.
What?
Taco Bell.
Fuck no. But I've been missing. That shit hurt. You heard that?
I was gonna keep it in my head.
Hey, I've been missing, but I'm back. I've been working.
We both been busy.
Yeah, we've been like trying to save up stuff to get shit for YouTube, but
Still need a car.
maybe we need a car. We still getting it. Like, we'll make it.
But I dropped 80 on the tattoo.
Hell yeah.
The only reason I spent this much is because I told myself
I got one
I'm
too.
gonna get my tattoo. But
And I spent $85,000 on birthday.
how much is a watch?
So, man, $25K.
How much is that one?
About 50. about 50.
About how many times you said about?
About 50 cents on Wish. Stop playing with me, bro. Ice out. But
50 cents.
that's a lot. But I'm getting a tattoo in about 25 days. Let y'all see that. I'll post it on YouTube. He gonna get one too, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be real. It's gonna be fun.
It ain't been real fun. East side, west side. See you on
No.
the peace side. Anyways, let's see what's top 10 places you should never go. I want to see.
2020 has been, well, it hasn't been very kind to us, for lack of a better term. With all of us stuck in our homes, I'm pretty sure that most, if not all of you, are planning your first trips as soon as the lockdown is all over. However, no matter how stir-crazy you might be, I suggest you don't pay any of these places a visit. Especially number 1, not unless you want to be tormented by demons. Stay tuned to find out where that is as we bring you 10 places on Earth you should never visit. With all that said and done, let's begin, shall we? Number 10. Pluto's Gate, Turkey. Pluto's Gate, or Plutonian in Greek, is an archaeological site in southwestern Turkey that was discovered in 2013 after following the route of a thermal spring. The site matches closely to the description of the temple to the underworld called the Gate to Hell, that disappeared in the 6th century. As the Greek geographer, philosopher, and prolific traveler Strabo, who lived from 64 to 63 BC to 24 AD, so enticingly described it, this space is full of a vapor so misty and dense that one can scarcely see the ground. Any animal that passes inside meets instant death. I threw in sparrow.
Bro, imagine
too many things today.
imagine going in the middle of the woods and you see a gate and you just want to go down there.
Nah, I ain't gonna let myself.
Like, how stupid can you be? The gates to hell.
I don't think it's real gay.
And they immediately breathed their last and fell. Animal abuse aside, Pluto's Gate's reputation was confirmed by scientists. After measuring the CO2 concentration, they found out that at night, when the temperature decreases and CO2 becomes heavier than air, it forms some kind of a lake on the bottom of the gate. At dawn, the concentration reaches its peak, and any living being risks their lives by getting there. However, at daytime, the site becomes safer because the sun dissipates the gas. Number 9.
Number 9.
Isla de Quemada Grande. Better known as Snake Island, Isla de Quemada Grande is home to a huge population of snakes. According to some estimates, there's one snake in each square meter of the island. And they aren't just some harmless grass snakes that only frighten you with their look but can't cause you any damage. Oh no. The snakes living in this island are the world's most dangerous species. Among them is the golden lancehead viper, whose venom melts flesh around the bite. These vipers' venom can kill a person in under an hour, and numerous local legends tell of the horrible fates that awaited those who wandered onto the shores of Snake Island. Rumor has it a hapless fisherman landed onto the island in search of bananas, only to be discovered days later in his boat, dead in a pool of blood, with snake bites on his body. From 1909 to the 1920s, a few people didn't live on the island in order to run its lighthouse. But according to another local tale, the last lighthouse keeper, along with his entire family, died when a cadre of snakes slithered into his home through the windows. Number 8.
You know snakes on a plane? That's like snakes on the island.
But my nigga, whole family died cause snakes. It said his
There's
people.
someone on eyebrow, my nigga.
I hope y'all can't see that shit.
Not eyelash, eyebrow.
I knew that. I was just making sure it was none of my eyes. I wash my hands so I can touch up on my face. But what you was saying? An airplane?
You know Snakes on a Plane, the movie?
Nah, I never watched it. I might need to, because it sounds good.
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes. Anyways, yeah.
Bangar Fort, Rajasthan, India. Located at the border of the Sariska Tiger Reserve in the Alwar district of Rajasthan, Bangar Fort is a 17th century fort infamous all over.
Imagine exploring an abandoned place, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go in there, snakes everywhere.
I'm knocking my ass right back out.
Man. I don't do snakes.
Imagine a snake in your house.
Don't say that.
India for being the most haunted place in India. Because of the numerous ghostly experiences and happenings in the fort premises, villages have sprung up far away from the fort due to the fear of what lies within. Even the Archaeological Survey of India, or the ASI, has forbidden the locals and tourists from entering the fort at night. This completely ruined, haunted fort of Bangar does have a very eerie negative aura to it, though. Several legends have attested to the paranormal happenings inside the fort. The history of the fort dates back to centuries. Built in the 17th century in Rajasthan, the Bangar fort is an ancient specimen. It was believed to have been erected by Mansinj I, one of the Navratans of Akbar's court, for his son Madho Sinj I. The place is said to be haunted due to a curse put on it by a black magician whose advances were rejected by Princess Ratnavati of Bangar. The whole landscape around the Bangar fort has been haunted since. Number 7. North Brother Island, New York, USA. Located on the East River between the Bronx and Rikers Island, North Brother Island is an island with a fascinating and tragic history. It was uninhabited until 1885, when the city purchased the island in order to build a riverside hospital. A hospital for people
I don't see how it's new. I mean, it can't be water snakes, but New York is like full with water. I mean, of course New York big, but like outside of New York, it's just water. But what?
New York is dirty.
Or
No, I'm being for real.
I bet you
There be
is.
some
It's
big
like,
old rats running down the street.
you be like 1,000 people on one street. I don't.
You know how? No, remember that one day and there's a little mouse running across the street.
What, Taco Bell?
No, it was.
I thought it was talking about
It
Taco
was on my
Bell.
street, but it was further down.
Nah, I remember that snake we seen on those street.
Oh no, it was like It was like 4 feet
That motherfucker,
in the middle of the street, just
motherfucker
chilling.
came out of somebody's house. Probably got him some pussy. I looking for it off. He got the part.
Oh God, I do. That was funny.
suffering from contagious diseases such as typhus, tuberculosis, yellow fever, and smallpox. The island's most famous resident was Typhoid Mary Milan, who bore the unfortunate distinction of being the United States' first documented asymptomatic carrier of the bacteria that causes typhoid fever. In 1905, over 1,000 people lost their lives when the General Slocum steamship caught fire near the island. Many of the staff assisted in the rescue of some of the 321 survivors. It was the worst loss of life in New York's history until 9/11. In 1963, it closed its doors for good and has been left to decay ever since. The island is officially off limits to the public, as it is a bird sanctuary for one of the area's largest nesting colonies of black-crowned night herons, and is also said to be haunted by ghosts of the past because why the heck not? Number 6. Mezgorya, Russia. Mezgorya is a closed town in the Republic of Bashkortostan, Russia. The town is located in the southern Ural Mountains near Mount Yamancha, about 200 kilometers southeast of Ufa, the capital of the republic. It was founded in 1979, but only given its town status in 1995. Going in and out of the town is strictly controlled by the government, as it is rumored that it's supposed to house people operational on the highly secret Mount Yamantu. According to one recent account, this whole city was the site of one huge construction project that begun in the late 1970s. This was during the time when it was said that U.S. nuclear armaments were on constant alert and aimed directly at the Communist Party headquarters. Fearing a strike, the Soviets sent tens of thousands of workers to this town, where U.S. spy satellites spotted them still toiling away in the late 1990s. Many say that there is a secret underground facility in Mesgorya that is being used as a repository for Russian treasures, food storage areas, and a nuclear bunker for military officials. Number 5. The Mausoleum of Qin Shi Huang, China. Buried deep under a hill in central China, surrounded by an underground moat of poisonous mercury, lies an entombed emperor who's been undisturbed for more than 2 millennia. It's said that the tomb holds the secrets of China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, who died on September 10th, 210 BC. This was all after conquering 6 warring states to create the first unified nation of China. The answers to a number of historical mysteries may lie buried inside that tomb. But whether modern people will ever see inside this mausoleum depends on the Chinese government as well as science. Ancient writings say the emperor created an entire underground kingdom and palace, complete with a ceiling mimicking the night sky, set with pearls as stars. Pits full of terracotta concubines have never been discovered, though experts predict they exist somewhere in the complex. The decision whether to explore the tomb anytime soon or ever is up to the government of China. That decision will likely be influenced by the pace of technological progress. Perhaps, if science advances enough that excavation wouldn't cause serious damage to the burial site, and the tomb will finally be opened. But for now, access is completely prohibited to everyone. Number 4. Heard Island Volcano, Australia. Even if you could get to Australia's most remote island, chances are you still wouldn't quite see it. The little-known landmass, Heard Island, hides in a dense cloud for around 360 days a year. The rare few who do reach this distant wonder are more likely to hear the gurgle of molten rock bubbling up through the island's violent core. The active volcano on Heard Island, known as Big Ben, is adorned with vast glaciers stretching to the crashing waves of the ocean far below. There were a few reasons for closing the island to the public. First, in 2000, researchers noticed a huge lava flow coming from the island's massive volcano called Mawson's Peak. Second, Heard Island is known for its poor weather conditions. And third, it's too remote to be safe. Judge it by yourself, it's located in a minimum 2 weeks sail to the closest major landmass. Number 3. Vatican Secret Archives, Vatican. The Holy See has always been shrouded in mystery and has always been at the sights of people who are wondering about the secrets that lie within its holy walls. Thousands have claimed that the Pope has information and even evidence of some of the greatest mysteries in the world. From the existence of aliens and demons to the deepest, darkest secrets of the world's biggest religions, conspiracy theorists have long...
You believe in aliens?
Hell yeah. I remember I watched a movie when I was in Texas about that shit.
You know what I think?
It's based on a true story, so ever since I started believing that shit.
You know what I believe?
What?
Well, I don't know if I believe it, but it's gonna be an idea. You know these random niggas walking on the street?
Mm-hmm.
I think, and I guess it might sound weird or crazy or
Say
whatever.
nothing stupid.
It might sound stupid.
Let me
but
guess. These niggas that be walking the street, you think they got taken by aliens and brought back?
No. I think anything, you know what shapeshifter is?
Mm-hmm.
Turn into anything. I think aliens could turn into people, animal, you know what I'm saying?
Speculated what is kept secret in the Vatican's deep catacombs. Is there a single thread of truth behind all these speculations? Well, only a few people know. And of those people who do know, none are talking. Many conspiracy theorists believe the archives contain correspondence between St. Paul and Emperor Nero pertaining to Jesus' existence and his biological descendants. Some theorists also believe the Vatican may be hiding proof that Jesus did not exist. You gotta hand it to them. That would definitely be something the Catholic Church would want to hide. Most of the archives are located underground and it has 53 miles of shelves. It's forbidden to enter it for anyone except for researchers with special permits to access. But even for them, there are multiple limitations to what documents they can view.
Crackhead.
Now it's time for today's best pick. Today's pick is a place that you definitely shouldn't even think of going to. Although it is a beautiful island that seems perfect for a vacation, going there could cost you your life. Number 2. North Sentinel Island, India. North Sentinel Island is a small landmass in the Bay of Bengal. Its indigenous population, known as the Sentinelese, rejects any contact with the outside world and remains one of the few peoples that remain untouched by our civilization. How do they keep outsiders away from their island? Well, they simply shoot arrows in them. For this reason, it's impossible to approach the island and survive the encounter. Just how antisocial are the Sentinelese, though? Well, when researchers were assessing the damage after the 2004 Indian...
Y'all think I should go there? You think they'll be nice to me? Like, I'll go there.
Mero's gonna be nice to you.
All I gotta do is get on my knees and put my hands up. I'm gonna go if they
You might get shot before you
I'm gonna go if they got a basketball court though. No.
Indian Ocean tsunami, even their helicopters were attacked by the Sentinelese for approaching the island. None of them were hurt, of course, but this example shows how fiercely the island's population is protecting their territory. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you will get 25 years of amazing life. Try it, it really works. Number 1. Poveglia Island, Italy. Poveglia Island, located less than a half a mile from Venice, has such a dark and twisted history. Even the locals refuse to go near it, much less set foot.
It was like,
You don't know what clothes is.
them niggas killing niggas. I'm gonna make fun of them niggas don't have no clothes.
Hey, that's how that's they island or whatever.
Yeah, niggas better not come to the city. They wanna kill us, I'll kill them. No, boy.
On it. Legends of ghosts and demons that inhabit the island are prevalent, and basing on the island's dark history, some of these legends may prove to be true. It started life as a fortification built by the Venetian government, but soon after became a quarantine section for victims of the bubonic plague or Black Death from 1793 to 1841. It has been reported that this tiny island was home to up to 160,000 people infected with the plague, all of which died helplessly on the island. In 1922, a mental institution was built on Poveglia, replacing the plague victims with the mentally ill. But instead of being an institution to help the less fortunate, local legend says what happened was completely the opposite. It is said that one doctor brutally tortured and killed a number of his patients, butchering them in unspeakable manners. The doctor himself fell victim to the same patients that he murdered, as it is said that the spirits of the dead constantly haunted the doctor, even up to the point when he climbed up a bell tower and jumped to his own death. It is said that anyone who sets foot on the island today will be tormented by the evil spirits living there. The island is now off limits to the general public, the only way for the Venetian authorities to make sure that what dwells in the island stays there, and to avoid them having come in contact with the living. Would you be brave enough to set foot in any of these places? Let us know in the comment section down below. Want to watch more videos about amazing places?
That's gonna cap it off. Will you go there?
The last one?
Yeah, the last one.
It really depends.
Yeah, they try to
like,
give you money to go there.
It depends on how much, and it depends on how bad the evil spirits are.
Oh, me.
Because if they talking about, nigga, they gonna drag you by your leg and throw you in the water, no. But if they just touching you and making noises, of course I'm gonna be scared, but there ain't no reason to.
If I get 20 lights, we both gonna go there. No cap. It's gonna be.
Or we gonna go to an abandoned place.
It's gonna take some years to get big to find our way out there. But if we get 20 lights on this, we gonna go there.
If you don't forget.
Nah, cause I'm always rewatch my old videos.
So, yes,
But hey, that's all I got for this one. I'm gonna be posting this tomorrow. I gotta go to work. I attend to that tomorrow. Today, it's Wednesday. No, it's Monday.
Hey,
No,
don't.
is it Monday or Sunday? It's Monday.
It's Monday now or something.
Yeah, but
Y'all go check me out.
yo, my
Toao
mama
Tezz.
check him out. He be posting bangers.
I ain't posted one in like a couple weeks, but hey,
But them basketball, he
busy.
be. We got more basketball videos coming too. If y'all want to see us play 1-on-1, let me know. We'll see about that. Hey, and we out.